Good? That's the way. Welcome to Hartley. My name's Jason. Doing the 3 o'clock attack show for us. It'll be a bit of an early one, so it's quite to have cards here. So Wade's going to look after us today. So when he goes fair shake, he'll make sure he gets some photos before he comes in. So yeah, we'll see how he's going today. Basically what we'll do with this show is just talk a bit about them, how to live with them, I suppose, because you're not ever going to get rid of them. Just open up this secondary escape route. Normally we kind of we wear proper shirts and stuff, and straight day weekend. Nothing casual though, so that's alright. We'll see how this one's going, eh? What we're looking at here too is about 3.8 metres of saltwater crocodile. So calling them salty isn't a real good name for them, to be honest. That's why throughout the day we refer to them as estuarine crocodile. Better known from still, Indo-Pacific crocodile. Out of all 23 species of croc on this planet, this one inhabits the most area on the planet. So you'll find this species all the way up to southern India. So, now underwater, they can't see too good. So but he knows where I am. He picks up, he's got a lot of sensors around that jaw there. So all the dots you see around, that's how they pick up on vibration underwater. They've got 3 eyelids. So they can probably see the same as us underwater. It's not real clear. So vibration, pretty good on. See how he's going for that. Slowly coming in. That was good, eh? Better than an arm. Well, I hope you enjoyed the croc attack show. We'll talk a bit more about that. I'll show you something with him too. A big crocodile like that, he weighs about 250 kilos. That's it. You can hide them in about a foot of water. They're pretty good at that stealth attack, aren't they? So what helps them with that too is their scoots on their back there. So if you look at them scoots on their back closely, they're not all lined up. They're actually slightly off centre. What that does, creates a bit of a counter current underneath that water. So they can be cruising, say 4 or 5 inches underneath the water, straight for you. You won't see any ripple on top of the water there. So yeah, pretty good in that department. So in Australia, look, there's probably on average about 8 attacks, 6 to 8 kind of every year. Out of them, probably around 3 fatalities a year. So the jaw pressure on them, don't really want to get bitten by one. Stuff your day up. The jaw pressure on them, yeah, nothing on the planet bites as hard as them. So 66 teeth they got. They'll replace one every 2 years, go through about 40 sets. Our jaw pressure is about 120 to 130 pounds per square inch. Things like your great white sharks, you're looking at 600 to 700 pounds per square inch. Most recent study done on these, Dr. Brittany, probably about 11 months ago now, 3,700 pounds per square inch. So yeah, incredible jaw pressure. Their teeth don't have to be sharp, they're actually blunt. With that jaw pressure, yeah, don't need it. So, I might get him to fade out. Get him around this way. Yeah, we'll demonstrate. You know, as I was saying, really good on picking up vibration. You know, water's edge, that's where they're best at. You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about them walking through the bush looking for you. It's all good that way. Look, in the water, you won't outswim one. You're looking at about 30 k's. On land, about 15. So you can outrun them. So if you've got one snapping on your backside, it's going to bring your personal best out, isn't it? So that's the year of nine, puts that little spring in your step. So what have you heard about that? You heard the old zigzag theory? Ever heard that one? They say running zigzag to confuse the croc. Yeah, load of crap, mate. Yeah. People will write that stuff. Never even seen one, I reckon. So yeah, croc's brain, size of a golf ball. 2/3 of that's dedicated to muscle movement, the other third's for working things out. So there's no room in there to confuse it, you know what I mean? So they say, yeah, running zigzags to confuse it. The other one I've heard of is running a circle. Yeah. Halfway through that you're in trouble, aren't you? Running straight back at the animal. Not good. So no, the go is hard and fast in the opposite direction. If there's anyone in front of you, push them out the way, they call that natural selection. So yeah. And if you've had, when you're up in croc country, always take 6 to 7 steps back from the water's edge. You know, if you've had a few ales, put a few extra steps on. If you've got an esky, put that in front of you. You know, if you've got a dog, tie it to the edge. That's going to ensure your safety. Make sure that dog leg's not real strong. You don't want to take a beer as well. Nothing to watch the Fido about. So that would be tragic. I might just demonstrate a couple of these jaw slaps for you actually. Just so you can hear the jaw pressure. Get it a lot louder than that. That's a good one. Real hard jaw slap on it, mate. You've got about 8 muscles they use to bite down with, only 2 are open. So you can't hold them shut with your hands, just the head shaking part. So yeah, what we'll do now, we'll demonstrate. Like what he does in this show is pretty much up to him too. You can't train or tame these animals. So what I'll try to get him to do is a few death rolls for us and head shakes and stuff. Death roll is probably not a real good name for it either. A lot of the time you're normally dead before that happens. So bring him out this way a bit. So when they grab that item, what they do, they drown it first. As far as them holding their breath goes, they're going to outdo you on that one. Struggle situation, half an hour to 40 minutes, on average 2 to 2.5 hours. Injured state, they can hold underwater for 6 to 7 hours. So he basically takes you under, drowns you. You people down south walk your dogs, people with the rock wheels don't look so tough now, do they? Well, trust me, fish gets his bait, I'll crap myself. Boy, he's got something in his mouth. Here we go, get all the rolls going. So that's how they break them big prey items apart. Get a few head shakes out of them. He's ever wondered how to get away from a crocodile? I did. It goes straight through our heads. Any ideas on that? What have you heard? What's that? Any theories on that one? Head shaking. Have you heard about poking them in the eye? You ever heard that one? Yeah. You reckon give it a go? Nah, bugger that. Look, that has worked. It is a vulnerable spot. See this? When I pull this rope forward, see, he sucks them eyes back in to his skull. So it is a vulnerable spot. And it has worked and it hasn't. So if you're going to go there, you want to give it a good stab, that's for sure. Go dirty. So one place that has worked was in 97. A bloke up north here, did work for him, but a pretty good thing he had going for him. It had hold of someone else at the time. So he jumped on it, poked it in the eyes, did let go of that person. Funny thing on this story, it was actually his mother-in-law. So, yeah, they were camping. Crocs come up into the campsite, they actually took his mother-in-law, he jumped out the tent, ran on this croc, jumped on it, poked it in the eyes, did let go. But that croc was on land too, so they're not as good as on that. So, Aussie bloke too. I'm going to try to get this bait back now. Is there any questions at all? Anything you want to know? Nice library, see that's the one. What's that? The chances of them being on the beach, is that it? Yeah, pretty good at this time of the year, to be honest. Yeah,
I want to go to the beach now.
Well, this time of the year, a lot of the attacks do happen around the wet season time. Like Ellis Beach, just down the road here, that's been closed down twice, just over a month ago, from big crocs going down through there. They do use the ocean as highways to go up and down in the estuaries and things. He's kind of lining me up. I want to get that bait back. Hopefully when he goes to swallow it, with my quick cult and raft reflexes, I'll pull that out. I'll go over this side. Probably be more interested in the bait now. Yep. Get that back so we can. Really? Right, the stuff between the two bits of teeth there. Yeah, once they, sense it stops struggling, that's when they'll go to swallow it down. So, look, their eyesight's a lot better than ours, and their sense of smell is too. So, especially at night time, you've got basically pretty much like crystals in the back of their eye. Helps them see that, reflects the low light situation for them. So koalas have the same thing too. You can actually swim around the mangroves at night, so you won't get them mixed up. So, you've ever done the croc spotting up here? No? So, just go down the creek. As I was saying, take at least 6 or 7 steps minimum from that edge of the water. With that torch, Don't hold it on the edge of the, kind of the bank. Like, throwing it beside you. Hold it directly in your line of sight. That way you'll see them every time. We'll come back like 2 bright red LED lights too. So that's them crystals I was talking about. So we'll try to get the bait off this fella. Anytime, Dad's hanging on to this for about 8 o'clock at night. That's real comfy. Yeah. Here we go. Get this back first. Tough in the cage. Beauty. Finally got that back. What we put on there too, just a bit of the next door neighbour's cat. So I'll fix that problem. Any questions at all? You got any questions? Anything you want to know? Yep, they're good for them. Yep. Biggest one ever shot in Australia, supposedly, 8.6 metres. So that was shot by a lady called Crystal House. Yep. How long to what? Oh, this one, look, on average in Australia around that 4 to 5 metre mark. Biggest one in captivity at the moment, over in the Philippines, 6 metres, 17 centimetres long. They've just done, Ken did have the record with Cassius, but this crop here has done it. Technically, we probably still have it, because Cassius lost us nearly a metre off his tail. So it's been bitten off, so yeah, kind of lost it through default, haven't we? We still had all that crop's body, would have been right. So that over. Get him up for a bit of a hand feed. Get this chicken head up for him. Keeps him like that. Look after the kids in the show first. Here you go, you want to see a puppet show? I'll chuck you the chicken. Where are you? They grabbing you? No. So I'll get him up for a bit of a, give him a bit of a feed. With these 2 crops, we actually do, I'll get ways of bringing them over here. Well, we don't work them all year round, we keep one in here for about 3 or 4 months and swap them over. So the way we do that, just lift that fence out, get interchasing in that way. With the other crop, we'll just lift drawbridge up here and we'll come under through the tunnel. So yeah, no stress on the animal, so it gets straight attack mode the next day. So out the back here, we got bark. So we'll see how bark's going today. Not that man. See how this one, where is he gone? It always helps when you can see him. There he is. Right, we'll break him off a bit more first. Well, what I'm going to do, we'll come out. See if he goes this. If he keeps his head above the water, he's after the shore. Try that again. Yeah. With that brain, they do work things out. Basically, what he's doing there, he's cutting me off back to the gate there. So, try that again. Let's try that gate over there this time. Any other last minute questions, people? So, yeah, places, look, you're safe to swim at is where the water's cold, like Crystal Cascade, Mossman Gorge, places like that. You know, like the brass monkey material, safe to swim in real cold water. No worries about that. Where you see them signs, definitely take note of them. So, around every estuary in Cairns does have crocodiles in it. So, just seek local knowledge. Okay. Well, you still had a question there? Yep. Look, to be honest, this time of the year, there's a lot of stingers around. So yeah, they're probably more dangerous than these, to be honest. If you get hit by a box jelly, yeah, they've got the most toxic stuff on the face of the planet. So same with irrigantes and things. So yep. Into wet. Oh yeah, the nets, yeah, once or twice a year they do swim over the top of them. But they check them every morning, so it's all good. They don't have to worry. Yeah, I'm not really giving you the right answers there. So, you've got to be honest. So, I'll wind this up now anyway. Well, I hope you know, come away from here learning something about crocs anyway. Yeah, well, don't swim with them. That's a key factor. And yeah, just stay away from the water's edge. You know, but every time there's an attack, people carry on about it. You know, they say it should be all cold or you know removed or relocated. Well, the relocation thing doesn't work. We know that now. You know, so and you're never going to keep an estuary crop free. You know, it wouldn't matter even if you stuck someone on the mouth of that river 24/7. You know, two people there 24/7. Guns and stuff, you're not going to keep a crop free. So you're better off just learning to live with them. So yeah, and they're the key factors with them, you know what I mean? Look, the last death here in Queensland was out in the ocean, 2.4 nautical mile out in the ocean. So, you know, it does happen. Mostly it's around creeks. Majority of the time, alcohol is involved too, you know. People swimming across creeks to get to pubs late at night, things like that. That kind of stuff goes on a fair bit, you know. So, a couple of croc stories, I'll mention one really quickly. Like, yeah, you know, most of the attacks are over really quickly, to be honest. You know, blink of an eyelid kind of stuff. But for these two young blokes, it was pretty horrifying for them. Three of them went out quad biking, covered in mud. This is up the Finnis River in the Territory. Yeah, just gone to the side of the creek, wet season time, basically gone down the edge. One of the lads has fallen in the water, the faster flowing water. His two mates tried to grab him. As they've jumped in the water to get him, they've noticed a croc coming in from the other side of the bank, you know. So they've instantly turned around. Swam straight to the closest tree. So they've gone straight up that tree. In that time, the croc's actually got a hold of his mate, dragged him under, you know, drowned him. Two lads were up in the tree next to it, they seen his mate surface with the croc, you know, so he was dead. Croc actually, yeah, they didn't find the rest of him, kind of thing. Yeah, them lads had to hang up there all night till 2:30 the next afternoon. So you imagine a hot day like this, no water, up in a tree. They've actually had crocs circling around them as well all night, just waiting for them to drop off that branch. Pretty scary stuff, isn't it? Imagine hanging on to that log all night. Punching out your own logs in that situation. Pretty scary. So, but yeah, there's some of them there. Pretty, you know, pretty brutal kind of stuff for them. So, but yeah, the main thing to watch is just sea slaking knowledge and things like that. So, right, for the rest of the day, 4:15, we've got cassowaries on. So if you just head down there, take your first right, go down and feed a cassowary. If you haven't seen one of them before, they're like an easy with drag. That's the way some of them are. And 4:30, we save the best for last. So this will be pretty intense. So the koala show. Don't miss that one. That's going to be off tap, that one. So I'll bring out some gum. They might even move for you. No worries. I hope you have a good day. Enjoy your holidays. I'll see you all later on. Oh yeah, you got Mitch up there. What do you got? Ice cream? Ice cream. Free ice cream. Yeah. So yeah, kids are making a beeline for it. Yeah.